Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Roborock S4. Now, for those of you that missed my unboxing of the S5, it is right now my favorite robotic vacuum cleaner in my home, and I plan on this supplanting that, and that's because this builds on what the Roborock S5 is capable of, takes from what the S6 is capable of, the S5's successor, and comes in at a lower price merely because it does not have a mopping function. Now, I have gone through just about every manufacturer, so we're talking about Samsung, Roomba, Dbot, and of course Shark, which is pretty much trash, and Roborock being the latest. And I've done top of the line with every manufacturer. And don't get me wrong, Roomba still makes some great vacuums. Their prices, though, are otherworldly. And even if you have the money to pay for them, they're still ridiculous. So that's where Roborock comes in. And Xiaomi, I feel like, does a great job with making an affordable, but not a just affordable product. This really is still one of the best on the market. So again, all the features of the S6. So we have mapping here. It will retain the maps, unlike my S5, so multiple rooms. It just doesn't have the mopping feature. We have an expanded waste bin. It really has everything you could want, and the sale I picked it up on was $299.99, so $300 US. But the beauty is that I imagine we'll be seeing this on sale again. It is a fairly new product, but give it some time, and I'm sure that it'll be right back in the mix for those of you that didn't pick it up. And I will include a link in the description. Again, my experience with the Roborock S5 has been fantastic. Highly recommend it. In my opinion, there is no better vacuum on the market except for, obviously, what I'm likely unboxing here and the S6, and that's if you need the mopping function. So we have an air filter, and I don't need the mopping function because I have the Roomba latest gen MopBot, the forgetting if it's the M6 or M4. That is the only MopBot I would ever recommend to anyone. So power cable right here, the cleaning tool for hair removal. You have that little razor hook, and then brush, your paperwork. We'll see if this is any better when it comes to networking. The Roborock S5 out of the box was a little bit of a pain in the butt. If you have a mesh router like myself, you know, you're going to have to do a little more work than someone who has a more antiquated router. And that's because it only operates on a 2.4 gigahertz spectrum, which means that you're going to have to, in my case, I had to set up a guest network specifically for the Roborock to connect to, and then from there it was all easy peasy after that. So one thing I didn't love about this robot is that it only comes in one color. So that's going to be my only criticism, immediate criticism. I would have liked to have seen this in the white color. I don't know why things are exploding out of the bottom, but they are. You can already see that. But I don't think anything is broken. But as I was saying, the problem with the color is really just personal, and that's because, you know, I have a white color scheme, if you will. So I really, if I could have avoided the black finish, I would have. Otherwise, black, definitely a color I generally like. Why this assembly has popped out, though, I don't know. It's probably just in transit that it came apart. So let me go ahead and pop that back in. And also, I'm pretty sure that the brush changed a little bit from the S5 in order to prevent tangling, you know, things getting caught. So we'll see how well that works. This, I'm assuming, just was not locked in from the factory, but I will get it locked in right now if it permits me. I know that that's not, well, I don't think that's locked in. It's got to be flush. So let's see if I can get that. And again, this shouldn't have come like this, but not a big deal. Now it appears to be locked in. So this has play. I don't think my Roborock S5 on the cleaning head, the brush, the suction, has play. Also, this is a new piece, this little octopus-style starfish, whatever you want to call it, with the rubber extensions. It's much larger than the cornering tool on the previous generation. And there it is. I mean, it has a clear look. If you cannot tell, I can see the dustbin. That's another thing, unlike the S5, that is supposed to be an upgrade in this, is that you can actually see the dustbin. And I don't think there's going to be power. Well, that's not the power button, that's the home button. Let's just see. It probably won't be so happy that it's freestanding like this. Well, not freestanding, but you know what I mean. And with the Roborock S5, it opens up only on the back. Now we open up, you know, completely here. And for those of you that are concerned about the manufacturer, you know, basically spying on you, this is an issue with products like this. I'm not. And I'm not to say that I know everything. I certainly do not. But, you know, this is a vacuum. Don't get me wrong. It maps your house. So it does have a look into your world. But if you're like me and you already have your home outfitted with Nest cameras, as well as all sorts of home automation from Google, you've already opened the door to that. Granted, it's an American company. This is a Chinese company. Different spies with different ties, you know what I'm saying? But this is all about convenience. So Rediscover Clean, it connects to the mobile app, which I already have installed on my phone for the S5, but I believe this one has its own app. We'll see. I don't really want to have two apps. But software-wise, the S5 is great, so I'm expecting good things with this. So remote control, of course. Suction strength selection, have that with the S5. Zone cleaning, so you can create no-go zones. Really like that feature. Voice selection, real-time mapping, the no-go zone barriers, not just zone cleaning, scheduled cleanups, and then over-the-air upgrades, so software updates. And then we just have the charging base. Again, it looks a lot like the S5 charging base. I'm not even going to bother opening that. And I'm just excited to put it to work. I mean, with the new puppy, this is very much a necessity. I have an army of robots, but only so many of them are as bright as the Roborock S5. The one Roomba I have is ancient. I've bought newer top-of-the-line Roombas, and they're just not worth, again, the point of entry. Same goes for the Nitos. I don't find them to be worth their money. I mean, the money that you are spending on them. Here, I feel like you get what you pay for, even if you're paying full retail. And generally, you won't have to do that. So, again, the S4, I think, is a solid value. I'll start using it, and then I'll be able to tell you if it's a solid value. But if it's anything like the S5, which is supposed to be an improvement, again, the brush redesign, supposedly, and, of course, the bin getting larger, and then having multiple maps, which means you don't have something that once it leaves the area it generally cleans, it starts all over again, which is how the S5 is. This seems like a steal, and I paid the same price for my S5 new, so that's why $300 for me was a great price point. Now, I believe as of today, it's back to $350 on Amazon. It retails for, I think, $400. This is still the sweet spot because buying the S6, yes, you get the mopping feature, but again, if you're looking for mopping, you probably should be looking at a dedicated machine, in my opinion. Doesn't mean that it can't mop, but I haven't had a good experience with it on the mopping side. So it all depends if you actually need that. In my opinion, I just want it to be good at one thing, and that is vacuuming. And I expect this to be great. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.